There we go. Hey, hello everyone. How are you? Let's check. Let's check 1, 2, 3. If I can hear myself. Give me 1 second. Where is this? Hello everyone. Hello, hello. How are you today? Welcome to this live. Um, Let me just check what was I doing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check if you guys can hear me. Let's see. Uh, 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 um. Okay, let's see if you guys can hear me. Yeah, you guys can hear me. All right, perfect. Okay. Thank you to B2B Consultancy for watching this. Um, all right. So, once again, hello everyone. How are you? How are you today? Welcome to B2B Consultancy, Carlos SG. And let's wait for a little more people to come over. Today, I'm going to be talking about my new adventure that is going to start next month. I'm very excited. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to tell you all about it. You know, I have already been to the place where I am going to in next month, and I have some experiences that I can share with you on what you guys will or can expect from this trip that I'm gonna make. And it would be great if you guys, share with me your suggestions, your comments. What would you like me to eat or go to and things like that. That will be so cool because this way I will not only be doing what I like to do, but also what you guys want to see, right? So that is gonna be amazing. So thank you to Mar, to Esther Juarez, to Lily, Gerardo, Toro, Jorge. Thank you for joining this live. Once again, my name is Eric, and I am teaching. I am teacher Eric from Cebu English House, and well, I'm gonna be sharing some super exciting news. Right, I'm very very excited about this. But first, how's everyone? I want to know how's everyone. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today it's quite a lot hotter than yesterday. Yesterday it didn't rain, but it was cloudy and the sun didn't show its face. And today it's really, really, really hitting us with those radiation rays. So yeah, it's kind of hot. I have my fan on. I'm already sweaty a little bit, but yeah, it's good that the sun came out. I like, I'm not really cold team or hot team. It's more like I just adapt to whatever we're having. It's good because you get to dress yourself different every day. Sometimes you gotta get your umbrella. Sometimes you gotta be ready with your short pants, or you have to take out. Oh my God, yeah, that's something I really don't like. You have to take out all your winter clothes again because it's cold again. So yeah, it's oh my god. Yeah, I don't really enjoy having to take things out of my closet on and on, right? I mean, you already put everything away and then you have to take it out. No, that's something I don't really enjoy. So anyway, yeah, please give me your comments. Let me know if there's anything you would like to know about what I'm gonna be telling you. To comment, you have to subscribe. And guys, it's only 62 pesos. It's like, what is it? It's less than a dollar. No, how much is it? It's like $3, $4, maybe five. I don't know. It's nothing per month. So If you guys would like to comment, if you guys would like to come and join the live, please subscribe. Or give me some likes. Let me know, you know, what you want to see, what you want to hear, and the things that you would like to see from other parts of the world. Because let's get to the point. I am going to China. Yep, yep. Yeah, before pandemic. Actually, during the pandemic, I had the chance to travel the whole island of Cebu with my family, with my two girls and their mom. It was amazing. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, so I am going to be talking about Cebu as well because there is a surprise behind my trip. So yeah, I've been in Mexico for more than 2 years, 2 years and a few months, maybe like 4 months. I arrived in Mexico on March 7th, I think, on the 2022, and it's already June, so March, April, May. What's next? June, so 3 months. Yeah, a year and 2 months, 2 years and 2 months and 3 months. Oh my God! Now the the numbers are just uh, juggling my head. Yeah, I am back to the adventure, and I'm going to teach. I'm going to China to teach English classes, and I'm super excited. I'm back to teaching. I'm back to to the classroom, to doing something that I love a lot. And yeah, it is going to be such an experience because China was a China before the pandemic, and it is a China after the pandemic. So it's gonna be super exciting. The things that I am going to see there, oh my God, China is an amazing place. And when I say amazing, I mean, wow, I can't believe what I just saw. That amazing, literally. It's so shocking for us people coming from the West, right? It is very shocking. The cultural shock is just incredible. You gotta be very respectful, right, of other cultures when you travel anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter if you are just traveling to another city or another state in your country. um, you have to be very respectful, right, of other different traditions, different ways of seeing, thinking, perspectives, and way of doing things, right? um, when I first went to China, I remember when I arrived to China in 2011. Oh my God, that was quite a long time ago. I remember when I arrived in a super small town in the south of Yunnan called Liuchuan, a super popular place for having the record Guinness, or sorry, the Guinness record for the longest street banquet in the world. Can you imagine? It's a full street. It's just a whole stretch of street where there are tables and people dining just there in the street, and they do it every single year. They do it in November, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it is in November. It's just I don't remember exactly what day in November. If it is like the last week of November, something like that. But yeah, they set tables along the street, and it's the only street in Liuchuan. So do you imagine? It goes from when you enter and it says "Welcome to Liuchuan," all the way to where it says "Bye bye, you're leaving Liuchuan." So it's crazy. So many tables, so many people, so much food, so much alcohol. I ate worms. That was the first time in my life I ate worms. Oh my God, I ate dog. Yuck. Yeah, not very proud of that, but it tasted great until they told me what it was. Yeah. So I drank like like a mad person until I lost consciousness. I danced. I got interviewed. They wanted to know this Mexican dancer who knocked everyone down in a round of shots of baijo. Baijo is this white liquor. It's like tequila, but it's made from rice, right? So it's pretty cool. It's pretty strong. I don't know. These people, they just drink like crazy, like there's no tomorrow. Like, oh my god, this is the last bottle of baijiu that I'm gonna have, and they just and the next day is like, oh, let's just repeat that again, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. I have, I am Mexican, but I don't really like tequila. It's crazy because tequila, I find it very, very strong. I prefer mezcal there, and mezcal is supposed to be stronger, but I don't know. A mezcal has like a different taste. You can find mezcal that is softer and tasty and enjoyable, not like tequila. Tequila, I just think it's a liquor that you just have to mix, and that's it. Otherwise, just drinking a shot of tequila is like, oh my god, what did just happen to my throat? And and yeah, I'm such a child in that topic. But yeah, rural China, I miss it. I miss it, but I wouldn't go back, or will I? I don't know. I don't know. I just miss China. I miss every part of China that I've been to, rural or very developed. It doesn't really matter. It is epic. It is epic going there, as it was epic for me going through all the cultural shock. It was amazing. And guys, speaking of food, in China, you need to have an iron stomach. And when I mean you need to have a strong stomach, once I tried a dish called chou tofu. Chou tofu. In English, it means stinky tofu. And when I say stinky, I mean it. It could be used as a bioweapon. But you know what? It wasn't that bad. Well, after 3 beers, right? It's crazy because you see these vendors selling dough, sorry, chow tofu, and the smell just travels all the city, and you know where it is. Like people, Chinese people, they already know. Like, oh, I smell it. It's there. Let's go. Let's have some stinky tofu, and they put it on a stick, and they put like four squares or five, whatever. How long? I don't know how long their sticks are. Sometimes it's just like this big. Sometimes it's like this big. I don't know. So they just put like three, four, six cubes of tofu. Tofu. What is tofu? Yeah, good question. Tofu is a. It's like their cheese. It's made of soybeans, and it's fermented, and it looks like cheese, but it is not cheese, or is it? I don't know. And it tastes good in soups. It tastes good when you fry it, and it smells really bad when you fry it, and it smells really bad when you barbecue it. It's crazy. Yeah, the smell is just crazy, and they put like a lot of different spices on it, like chili and cumin and I know cumin and what else? And some like pepper. Yeah, it's crazy. They put a lot of things, and they like to eat it very spicy. So that's what I was saying about the beers. You gotta drink beer when you are eating chou tofu and stinky tofu, and yeah, it's really not that bad. It's just it smells really bad. Like just imagine those Switzerland cheeses, right? They smell really bad, but they taste really good. Same thing. This thing smells horrible. You need to go with your nose like this. Hey, may I have some stinky tofu? And yeah, but once you eat it and you taste it with all those spices and the how do you call it, the soy jugo de soya. I forgot the the soy sauce, right? The soy sauce. It's really good. So yeah, that's one of my experiences eating worms and dog and snakes and things like that. So weird, but yeah, I'm not really proud of that. I just say it as an experience. It's not like I go and look for those kinds of things in a restaurant. Hey, give me another dog. No, it's not something that I am going to a restaurant looking for. What I can tell you is that I'm going to miss my beloved Mexico a lot. Oh my God, the food, Mexican food. Thanks to my good friend Karen for taking me to drink mezcal and eat tlayudas. It's food from Oaxaca, Mexico, and it's really, really good. Thanks to my friends that have invited me to different places as well. I've been for the past few days. I started doing these reunions, these meetings with my friends to say goodbye because I am preparing like a goodbye party, and but not everyone will be able to attend specifically on that date. So to those that can make it, I am meeting them. During the week or weekends or things like that before I leave. And I already started 1 month before I leave. And yeah, it's been amazing meeting my friends, taking me to eat Mexican food. It's like a torture. It's like I see their joy in their faces. Like, ha, I'm gonna take you to eat the best tacos in Mexico, and you're gonna miss them, you bastard. And I am there eating and crying at the same time, like, oh, this is so good. I'm gonna miss it. But yeah, thank you to all my friends that have been so kind, taking me to take my last taste of Mexican food. Also, my aunt, she had this commitment. She has been taking me to eat garnachas for breakfast. Garnachas, for those who are not very familiar with the slang or with Mexican slang or even just Mexican Spanish, garnachas is or they are fried food mostly, but I consider that it's almost anything with meat in it that is fried or not even fried. Like, for example, gorditas are not fried. You can fry them, but not necessarily. They are actually just cooked on a comal, which is like a pan. And yeah, they are like Mexican snacks, gorditas, tamales, tacos de guiso, flautas, and many more, which at the end they become a meal because they actually have all you need to make you feel full, satisfied right away. And then you don't have to eat anything else. Like people from offices, they go to eat tacos de guiso. Sometimes they go to the fonda, which is like a four or three courses meal, which is the best. But sometimes you just feel like tacos de guiso or a gordita, and you eat one, two. There are people who eat three, like me. Yeah, sometimes. But yeah, it's actually a meal, but they are a snack. So yeah, I don't know. It's confusing, and some people say that that's the reason why Mexicans are getting fatter. But I don't know. It also depends on many other things. So anyway, my aunt said that she's going to take me out for breakfast and eating garnachas until I leave, or she runs out of money. Whatever comes first. Because one thing about me is that inviting me to eat is more expensive than dressing as a charro. You know a charro? A charro is a Mexican mariachi guy, like the hat and the jacket and the shirt and the pants and the boots. It's just so gorgeous. It's so I don't know. I think um, the way a charo dresses is like the most how to say it's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful the way they dress, as well as the women's dresses for the region of Jalisco. It's just so beautiful. So it is expensive, and that's what they say about me, Eric. I rather just buy you a charo dress or a charo costume than inviting you to eat out. I eat a lot. So anyway, let's see what happens first with my aunt. I hope she doesn't run out of money. I don't want that. But today I'm having lunch in a few minutes. Actually, yeah, in a few minutes. They are about to arrive to my mom's house. And I'm having lunch with my mom's side of the family, some uncles, some aunts, cousins, and so on. They are coming to say goodbye. I'm very happy about it. I'm very excited because I love my family. I love my friends. I love to cultivate, or how do you say, to, when you say water your plants, right? I water my plants, which means I take care of my friends. I take care of my family. I am a person that was educated to be in touch with those who love you and you love. So yeah, showing this kind of love for me is fantastic. Having them meeting me to say goodbye, that's an amazing thing. I love it. As well as I have been seeing my friends that want to say goodbye to me. I love you guys. I love my family. I love my friends. I love everyone that is watching this live video, that is showing some love. Thank you guys for being here. And yeah, yesterday I actually went out with some friends to say goodbye. I went to this Spanish restaurant to eat some tapas and some Spanish food, tortilla española and tacos of rabo. It's like the how do you call it, the tail of the bull. Yeah, crazy. I don't know, Spanish food anyway. So last week I went out with my friends from high school. I mean, from high school, can you imagine? I mean, we are all grown-ups, right? In Mexico we say don. But gee, they party hard, man. Like I couldn't. I mean, if it is not because we all have already gray hair, uh, I, I would say like, oh, this guy cannot party long. But oh my God, they are beasts. They are the beasts in the arena, drinking so much beer. We had a great time. Yeah, friends from junior high school, and yesterday was with friends from high school. So junior high, high school. I don't see anymore my friends from primary school. Those are friends that I just didn't really continued talking to. But my friends from junior high, they became like very, very good friends, people that I love, people who love me as well, that have been there for me. People from high school, the best time in my life, hanging out with these crazy people. Yeah, it's been amazing. So, and I will be like this for the next 3 weeks until July 22nd when I take off. I'm flying from Mexico City to Los Angeles, and then to Hong Kong, and then Hong Kong, Philippines. Yeah, that's the surprise that I had. So let me change now the background of this thing. Let's see, how can I do it? Let's get into the Filipino mood. I Before I launch into China, I am going to be visiting the Philippines. Yeah, that's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be crazy. It's been so long I am not in the Philippines. The Philippines it's a must stop if you ever travel to China. And specifically, I am going to be visiting Cebu City in the Cebu Island. So it's gonna be amazing. Anyone from Cebu here? Um, anyone? Well, if there are people from Cebu, they must be in this side of the hemisphere because right now in the Philippines is it's 3 here, so it's 4 5. It's 5 in the morning in the Philippines. So I don't think there's anyone from the Philippines here. But I don't know how to. Yesterday I was able to change my background very easily. Now I can't. I don't know why. Why? I want to change it to show you a little bit of the beautiful places in the Philippines, in Cebu. This beautiful beach in Bantayan. Yeah, you guys, let me know if you have ever traveled to the Philippines or to Asia at all. China, Thailand, Singapore, I don't know, Vietnam, Malaysia, Japan, Korea, or something like that. Please right there in the comments. Yeah, by the way, welcome to Ilanka's ARM 12002, Juanita Montes 28, Cusi Magre. I don't know. Anna Gall. Sorry if I don't know how to pronounce your names or your nicknames, your usernames in thank you, Anita Isaluk, for being here. So yeah. For those who don't know Cebu City, let me tell you a little bit about Cebu and the Cebu Island. Cebu City is known as the Queen of the South and is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the Philippines. They have spectacular beaches. Oh my God. I was telling you at the very beginning of this live that I was able to travel the whole Cebu Island, just by the shore. Like we just did we just rounded up, right? We started from Cebu City, and we went visiting different places, different beaches, and it's amazing. It's amazing how it changes from place to place, how the water becomes uh, crystal clear in some places. Then it takes some turquoise color, and then it's more brown, and then yeah, it's amazing. The mountains as well. We visited also inner Cebu Island places. Discovered a lot of different restaurants, amazing food. Yeah, it's crazy. Cebu City and Cebu Island has a lot to offer to the world. So again, it is a must stop if you ever travel to Asia. It has spectacular places such as the Malapascua Island, amazing place, must go also. And the Bantayan Island, it's Bantayan is like the highlight, is one of the highlights of Cebu, as well as Moal Boal, right, where you can go and see the sardines run. It's amazing. It's just amazing. I don't really like, or I don't enjoy going to places like Oslo, where they have the whale sharks, and you swim with the whale sharks, but I'm not really sure on how they treat the whale sharks. um, I don't know. I just don't feel like it's correct or it is right to have them as your pet, right? I think they should be free, and I mean, if they eat humans, then you shouldn't be getting closer to them. But they don't eat humans. They won't bite you because they are already well trained to not do any harm to humans. You feed them actually, so you feed them. They are already used to it, and it's very cheap to go to this place. Um, so I am telling you about it because it is a place, and it is a fact that a lot of people go there. I wouldn't recommend it just because of my ethics and my, I don't know, my moral compass. I don't know how to say it, but yeah. Anyway, it exists, and it's a place that a lot of people go to. So yeah, Cebu City and Cebu Island have a lot of highlights. So one of the food highlights of Cebu is the famous lechon. Yeah, lechon. It's a roasted pig, roasted like just imagine the cartoons from our times for those who were born in the 80s. I'm not gonna say what year I was born in, but you remember those cartoons like the Looney Tunes or I don't know those 2D animated cartoons where they will make the joke that they will eat someone and they will, just cross a stick and put it in these triangles that look like this. They put the stick and then they start roasting with the fire here below, right underneath, and they start roasting the person or the pig. In this case, it's a grown up pig. Lechon in Spanish means baby pig, but for them it is not a baby pig. Baby pig is lechon de leche. Lechon is the grown-up pig. And what do they do with this? It's fantastic. It's amazing the way they do this and the taste of this. They open the pig and they stuff it with a lot of different spices, garlic and lemongrass, and oh, it's just so yummy. And then they sew it back, right? They close it and they sew it back, and then they stick a bamboo stick, and then they put it there to roast on fire. They have different kinds of wood, right? Depending on what kind of taste you want in it, right? So they choose the firewood. So the lechon varies from town to town. The lechon in Cebu City is different to the lechon in Talisay, right? Or the lechon in Karkar, or the lechon in other different municipalities of the Cebu province. And it's amazing. It's amazing just how tasty it is. Also, another thing is that for Filipinos, lechon has to have or must have, it ought to have um, crispy skin. The skin has to be so crispy, otherwise they will say it is not a good lechon. So skin has to be super super crispy, right? That's one thing. If you go to a wedding, they offer you lechon, and the skin you cannot eat it. It's like rubber. You can bend it and things like that. You say like, these guys didn't spend a lot of money on this. That's a little superficial. That's a little vain, but yeah, that's something that Filipinos would say a lot. So because Filipinos go to a party to eat, they don't go for the music. They don't go for the parlor activities or parlor games. They go to eat. That's why you go to a wedding. So it's amazing. It's amazing. I think if paradise had a flavor, it would be lechon flavor. They are like carnitas, in Mexico, but Filipino style. And what a flavor! Oh man. So, well, also Cebu is home to the historic Magellan's Cross. Yeah, the same one that the explorer Ferdinand Magellan planted in 1521. Imagine that. I mean, it's like the Spanish are just saying, "Hello, we were here first. How is it possible that Filipino people pay such an honor to the conquistadors?" Well, let me tell you that in Cebu, oh my God, they even have a dark skinned child. Yeah, dark skinned child that they call God, and they call it Santo Niño. Really, those Spaniards or Portuguese, because Ferdinand Magellan is Portuguese, but he brought Spaniards with him and so on. They really didn't have any respect for people there. Like how how arrogant, like, oh yeah, we came here and we're gonna baptize you all Catholics, and oh, guess what, we have a baby Jesus that looks just like you guys. You should adore him. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm not gonna talk that. I'm not gonna talk about that topic. But anyway, and well, what can I tell you about the Sinulog? Sinulog, it's a festival. It's a carnival in Cebu City. It's just like the Rio Carnival in Brazil, but in the Philippines. It has traditional dances with spectacular music. They go with these cars, very well decored, and there are people dancing there. They have a choreography. It's a festival. Yeah, so every school or every municipality nowadays, even other provinces are joining the Cebu Sinulog, and yeah, it's amazing. It's pretty cool. I like it. I remember that I was dancing a lot there with Filipino companies. They are called companies. These cars and these people dancing there. They are in a company and they are competing. Several years ago, I went to the Philippines. I went to Cebu. I went there because of this festival. I was looking what to do in Asia. I had holidays right from my school, and I found out that there was a Sinulog festival that looked like something like they would do in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. So I went, and yeah, so I went for the first time a long time ago. I enjoyed it. I danced a lot. I had a lot of I made a lot of friends. So the Philippines, again, I know I've been saying this a lot, but it's really true. It's a must stop if you go to Asia. So people, I want to invite you to join me on this new journey. I'm going to be sharing my experience in China, from teaching English to my adventures, eating things that I cannot even pronounce. So make sure to follow me here on TikTok as Eric Babe, Facebook and Instagram as Cebu English House. That's where I'm going to be posting also this. And well, the best thing about it is that I'm not just going to be teaching in a school, but I'm also going to be teaching online. So I will continue with that with my English and my Spanish and Chinese lessons. I've been teaching Chinese here in Mexico. I started teaching Chinese here in Querétaro this semester in a very popular university called the Autonomous University of Querétaro, right? WAC, they call it here. UAQ. But yeah, it's been fantastic. I'm gonna continue doing it. So if you want to learn one of these languages or just want to laugh at my attempt to eat weird things in China, just visit my website. I'll leave it in the description and schedule a class with me. Let's learn and have fun together. So now it's time for you guys to ask me questions. Please ask me anything. If you want to see something in China, if you want me to talk about a topic that you are interested in about China or in the Philippines, I'm not going to be for long in the Philippines, perhaps a couple of weeks. But if there's something you want me to show you about the Philippines, please comment, give me all your questions. Subscribe. Again, it's very cheap. The monthly fee is so cheap. You can just subscribe and help me continue with this, because this is also a job. It's not just a hobby or something like that. I live from this. I live from my lessons. I live from what I do in artificial intelligence as well, and so on. So you can help me with 60 pesos a month or like $4 a month. It's super cheap, and you can send me your questions. You can send me your comments. I can invite you to the live, so you can be here with me, asking me, and I can be on time giving you insights about China or the Philippines. right? Or wherever I'm going to. I'm not just gonna stay in China. I'm going to, of course, travel to other places. So yeah, just follow me, keep in touch, let's have fun together. Thank you very much to everyone who joined this live, to Choncho Perez, sorry, Choncho Lopez, to Liliana Hart, to another username 314, and Christina and B2B Consultancy, and Norma and Agustin. Thank you so much, guys, for being here in this live. Thank you for being here while I'm sharing this exciting news with you. I am very excited about going to Asia once again. I love Mexico. I love you guys. I love everyone in Latin America, and from other countries that are also watching us. Hello to everyone, and bye bye. I'll see you in the next live with more information about this trip that I am going to make. Thank you. I gotta run to my family. They've been calling me a lot of times. They want me to go down. So I'll see you next in the next video. Bye bye, guys. Thank you for being here.